Y'all know I have to take it back for Throwback Thursday. The Wolfpack, man. Shout out to all the people that remember the NWO Wolfpack as far as the NWO itself during those Monday Night Wars, man. Shout out to us, man. That was a great time. In this video, I'm talking about what if. You know, we've seen many what ifs over the years about what would happen if this character never came about, if this event never happened. In this one, I'm talking about Heroes Reborn #1. This is issue one really caught my eye, and I think it will for y'all too. Blade just all of a sudden woke up. He said he was covered in dry blood, like he's been out of it for weeks. He calls the Avengers Tower. Nobody picks up. Come to realize, it's not there. So feeling something is wrong, he searches, walks around in the shadows, just seeing what he sees. Everything's different. He approaches Robbie Reyes, the current Ghost Rider, and he asks Robbie about where's his car and everything. And Robbie's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Interesting. The Squadron Supreme, Hyperion, Power Girl, Nighthawk, Dr. Spectrum, and so forth, and the rest of them are the main heroes now. Run by Phil Coulson, who was up for re-election as president. That really piqued my interest right there. They actually came to Latveria, where Dr. Doom is, so the citizens there can have a election. You know, Doom has always ran Latveria. In this, they had an election to see if he actually would rule or somebody else. Doom gets voted out. He shows up in Washington, D.C. now. Interesting though with Doom, he has went and got the Sidorak gem to power himself. And if you're familiar with that name, that's because that's where the Juggernaut gets his power from. Now Sidorak, or should I say Juggernaut and Doom are one. Now in this Heroes Reborn #1, he is known as Dr. Juggernaut. And he fights actually Hyperion in front of the White House. Very interesting. We see Dr. Spectrum flying off in space, and Blade is just been wandering around in the shadows. Dr. Spectrum goes off into space to fight something that's coming towards Earth. It's Thanos, except he has the Infinity Rings instead of the gauntlet. Definitely didn't see that. Wakanda is a myth, and the government or whoever could never find Wakanda, and they just marked it off as it never existed so far. The Iron Fist never left the mountains, so we don't see Danny Rand. Tony Stark is still a weapons dealer, but he never had to put a shackle in his heart, so he never becomes Iron Man in this. We also see Mangog, who we've seen fight Thor, Odin, the All-Mother, Jane, whoever over the years. He has pieces of the Destroyer armor on him. He's known as the unstoppable All-God Destroyer, Gog, and he fights Power Girl. This is getting crazy. It's getting real crazy. He goes to where Dr. Strange's sanctuary used to be. There's nothing there. Nothing. The Star Brand, the actual Ghost Rider, and Hulk have been banished to the negative zone. They were deemed too dangerous. She-Hulk is still just a lawyer, has not hulked out or anything yet. It's just so many. Blade actually confronts Nighthawk. Oh, how could I forget? The Red Skull has synced up with the symbiote, and it is known as the Black Skull. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Also now, Blade confronts Nighthawk. Nighthawk knows who Blade is. So Blade it's like, how do you know me? Then Nighthawk says, I know where all the filth and 2-bit whoever in this world is. I know who they are. So that Blade's like, that's all I need to know that I'm not going crazy. And he, after they fight the villains and foes that was with the Black Skull, they disappear. He disappears. Excuse me. He confronts Thor in a bar. Even though he's trying to get Thor to remember everything, because Thor's even causing lightning as he talks to Blade because he's drunk and angry. And turns out Thor actually took Blade to the bar for drinks when Blade first joined the Avengers. Thor tells him to go away. Tells him to go away. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who this Avenger is. Blade actually snuck to the Pentagon to steal files to see what's really going on. Finally, it ends. Captain America, and there's a statue of Captain America. He supposedly died in 1945. Never was found. Turns out he's actually still frozen, and nobody has found him. And then Thor, in the last panel, thinking about what just happened, Mjolnir shows up. Brief summary of Heroes Reborn episode, chapter 1. I'm pretty sure other people will be showing up later on, but for now, it's on my pull list. Heroes Reborn, issue 1. Definitely pick it up. That's my comic I definitely recommend.